Well, hello everybody and welcome back to What's Happening? My name is Z Garcia and today I'm going to be setting a watch against creatures of the dark, beasties, monsters, and various woodland critters trying to assault and attack our adventurers, I guess is what we are. Yeah, that's what's going on. Let's make sure you can see me, you can hear me. It looks like you can. Hi, everybody. Hi, Mikhail. Mr. Mike Heller, Monica. Hello, a.k.a. Dom G. Hi, nice to see you. Okay, all right, everybody. So this is not a game I have ever played in person, though I really enjoy, or I should say I tend to enjoy, the other games from this company. I tend to really enjoy Rock Manor games and the things they do. They always have a really cool look. They always seem to put fun first. They're not always the cleanest games, but they're raucous fun. They know how to do that. They know how to throw you in there and smack you on the head and go, shut up and have fun. Just have fun with it. And I appreciate that. Like Maximum Apocalypse is one of those games that for me isn't the cleanest game in the world, but it seems to put fun first, and I think this one might do something similar. So again, if you see me doing anything particularly stupid in this game, or just I guess anywhere, just be aware you're gonna have to cut me some slack because I don't know the physical game. I am interacting here with a digital edition where I'm not bringing any knowledge from outside of just the digital edition. I've gone through the tutorial now, so I think I understand what's going on. And we're gonna jump into an easy mode game here so that I can get through various nights of watching the camp and defeating all of the baddies. Something happened with the stream for me, fixed it. Look at that. Okay, here we go. So we're going to start on easy mode. This is going to be, adventurers. Okay. I'm going to be the warrior. I'm going to add him to a team. He is a powerful melee with direct damage. Very much my kind of thing. Let's put a ranger in there, packed with powerful direct damage, but they have ranged. Let's do that. Let's throw in, how about some wizard action? Yeah, let's put in some wizard action there, and then maybe, how about a cleric, okay? That's going to be my team. So this is a dice-driven game in which you are going to be using some of your party here. Rolling dice, attacking creatures that get revealed one after the other, coming after you, and trying to clear that line before you run out of dice, basically. All right, we're confirming that. Our fire level starts at 7, which I guess is easy mode. Here we go. Location 1 out of 9. 1 out of 9. The demo, what was it? The tutorial was 3 locations, for goodness sake. Am I supposed to get through 9 locations? Okay. So we are at the Lost Outpost. It has an ability that says that each adventurer may increase their lowest die by 1. That's a good thing. Okie doke. We are going to tap the screen. We're going to roll the dice for everybody. You'll notice some of the characters have D8s. Some of them have D6s. All right. This guy's going to increase. What is happening? Yes, I want them all to get better. Confirm. Boop. There we go. Okay. Then I am going to, from the 4 adventurers I've got here, I'm going to select one of the 4 to leave at camp, and the other 3 are going to set a watch. They're going to guard against the creatures, is the idea. They each have a special ability that works at camp, and there's other things that you can do at camp. Peek ahead, build your fire, things like that, so you have benefits during the fighting part. Mike Heller says, I am very bad at this game. Easy is really tough. Did I miss what platform is this on Steam? I am currently playing on an iPad, so I know for sure you can get it on an iPad. I imagine this is also on Steam, but I cannot confirm that. Mike Heller looks like he knows. Yeah, okay. So I'm sure he looked it up. It is on Steam and iOS, so you can get it on both of those. Like I said, you'll see me playing on an iPad. All right. So, who am I leaving behind here? So the warrior there has the wood axe. He can throw more wood on the fire. The Elven Scout, draw the top 4 cards of the creature deck, then put them back on top in any order. That's not bad. Teleport, draw from cards from the unused location deck. Swap the next location with one of them, then return the remaining ones to the bottom. Maybe later. And then the last one is heal. Choose an adventure, refresh one of their abilities, which I could do now, actually, because they already begin with one broken thing. However, I'm going to also try to focus on somebody that didn't roll super well. None of them did super well. Maybe I'll just go with the warrior at the top there. The 2, 3, 7, that's not great. So I'll do that. And he's got Giant's Bane. Until the end of the round, all dice assigned to creatures with a current health of 10 or more are doubled. Okay, I don't know how many of those I'll encounter. And then wound. Until the end of the round, chosen revealed creature has its current heart halved. Its current health, I should say. Alright, so can I get rid of one and put in a different one? Alright, I don't think I can. It's just showing me what's going on. Alright, we're going to confirm that. I'm going to select an ability card to heal. I will heal that one. Boop. And then we go to camp. I'm going to put a die here on the wood axe, which is his special ability, and I'll advance the fire by 4. So the fire, which is this right here with the 7, the number of ticks on that is how aflame that fire is, and based on the little skulls you see lit, that's how many cards ahead I can look. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do this. There we go. Set that flame up. I don't want that to die. I'm going to use the... Does anybody need to heal? No, nobody needs to heal. I am going to scout ahead. What is check the map? Draw the top card of the map deck and the top card of the unused. Choose one to place on top and the other one on the bottom of the unused ones. Not bad. I'll do that. Let's see what the next one is. Each adventurer gains +1 range, and each forest creature in the line gains +1 health. This one takes 4 flame away from me, though. Huh. I don't know if I love the idea of losing the 4 flame, so this is going to select the next location card. I'm okay with the Dark Woods being the next location card. Let's confirm that. That's fine. And then I'm going to take the last 2 here, and I'm going to put it on Scouting Ahead, where I get to look, and then I can put these 2 on the top or the bottom of the deck. Those are both fine, honestly. I don't mind those, so we're going to go with that. That's it for the camp phase. Now we go to battle. So during the battle phase, we reveal a number of cards equal to, again, how many I can see based on my flames. And I've got my dice here that I rolled. So a couple of things I can do per character, right? I can click on the character. It shows me their dice. I can see that for everybody all the time, but it also then shows me if I touch on a character, I can see their special abilities. If it's broken, you'll see it looks like this, like the Illuminate. The other ones, Polymorph and Chaos Blast here, which are for the center fella, I think that's the wizard. If I touch that, it'll show me what it does, and if I put a die in there, it'll trigger that. I can also exhaust it without a die, but I think that breaks it. And that's bad. Right, that's more like an in case of emergency sort of thing. Alright, that's Polymorph. Switch one creature with another one in the discard. Choose two adjacent revealed creatures, defeat them, and then add a new creature to the end of the line. Okay, that's great to know. If I get into something really nasty, that's good. Now let's take a look here at the Ranger, I believe is who that is. They've got Slumber, turn a revealed creature face down and move it to the end of the line. And then Sharpshooter. It's a passive thing. Once per round, reroll a die spent on a direct attack and add it to your pool. That's a passive thing. I like that. All right. The last one we've got is the last, what was he, a Cleric? Blinding Light. Reveal up to two creatures, treating any reveal abilities as if they were blank. And this passive, which is take the creature in the first position and move it to the Horde. So the Horde is anybody I don't get through at the end of this watch goes into the Horde, this stack of cards you set aside. And during the final location, the 9th location, then everybody I've booted to the Horde, either because I did this or I never defeated them, they show up at the back of the line. So everybody I've sort of punted down the field I need to deal with on the last day. Not great. Alright, let's go to our elf. We're going to use this 6. The elf has a bow and arrow, so they can shoot the first or the second card. I'm going to go ahead and shoot the second card there. Blammo. And then we reveal the next one, which had a reveal ability, but it went away too quickly. I don't like it. Then I'm going to shoot that one again. Bye. Go away, please. Reveal, draw a creature, and add it to the Horde. And if it's first in line, shuffle one summon card back into the deck. Okay. Okay. I will say all 3 of these characters are ranged, so that's nice. Alright, Sharpshooter over here lets me reroll die spent and add it to my pool. Let's do that. Whoop, I got it back as a 6. I love that. I'm going to do it again right here. A summon forces one of my abilities to exhaust and will bring a big bad into play. I'm going to get rid of the protective ward, and then this becomes the Lich. And it tells me up here at the top who my next one is, this Necromancer. I also have the Flames at the top, I can see that, and I can see how many cards are in the Horde already, and the creature deck, how many cards are left. Creatures are spawned in line from this deck, da-da-da. Okay. Cool. I don't love the Lich being 14. That sucks. But I could. I have a guy here. Is it? No. Chaos Blast. Choose 2 adjacent reveal. Defeat them. That's not bad, but not on the goblins. So I'm going to get rid of the goblins normally. And then, hoping the one behind the Lich. Well, ability cards cannot target anybody behind the Lich. Okay, well that sucks. Then let's do that. Let's do Chaos Blast right now on these 2. Whoop, that one and that one. And we'll see what's next. Alright, we have a wolf. I'm just going to get rid of the wolf straight up with this 5. No, Yes. I don't want this guy to become first again. So no. Four. I'm gonna do 3 and 3. That's done. I'm going to take this 5 and destroy the Fae so it doesn't get to the front and hurt my line. Fire Serpent is terrible right now because the flames are so good for me. My Polymorph, choose a revealed creature in the line and a creature in the graveyard. Swap the 2. Sure. What's in the graveyard that would be a little better? Goblins? Probably goblins. Yes. Let's go with that. So we're swapping out the Fire Serpent with the goblins. And then I've only got this left. Blinding Light here. Reveal up to 2. Treating any revealed as blank. I don't care about that. I'm not going to be able to do much here. I'm going to hurt the wolves for a little bit, but then I'm out of dice. And I end the phase, and then they all hit me for whatever their value in the shield there is. That one. Then the goblins are done, and then that shade, which also hits me for 1. And it will be Polymorph. Let's do that. And now, monsters attack. Select an ability card to exhaust. Goodness gracious. Reveal up to 2 creatures. Blinding Light. Okay, that's gone. End of the watch phase. Yes. Next location. I know what it is. It is the Dark Woods. I get 2 flame, which means I am at 13. I can see 3 characters this time. Tap to roll. Let's see what we've got. I think I'm going to be leaving the cleric at camp. He's going to heal something. Alright, confirm that. Select an ability to heal. I don't love any of these. I have to say, passive, take the creature in the first position, move it to the horde. I don't really like that. Reveal up to 2 creatures, treating any reveal abilities as if they were blank. That's okay, sure. I'll do that. Now, he has a better heal than the built-in, which says it takes a 6. So he's got this heal ability. Requires 4 or better, so I'm going to do that with this 4. Whoop, and I'm going to heal somebody. I'm going to do Giant's Bane there. Oh no, that's ready to go. My bad. What am I healing? Man. Polymorph is not bad. Yeah, Polymorph. Confirm that. I'll heal that. Okay. Then in here I've got... I'm going to use the 1 to equip a different thing to this character. I don't like some of these, so... I'm going to put Cleanse Undead in there and swap it for the... Yeah, the Protective Ward seems good. Confirm that. Swap those 2. And then with this 5, I will scout ahead, or I could check the map. I'll check the map. Okay, so these are my 2 options coming up here. If an unhallowed is summoned here, you can spawn a card of your choice instead of taking the top one. Meh. Each goblin gets +3. Good night in the morning. I'll do the Ancient Crypt, I guess. Alright, let's fight! Here we go. We got a bear who's getting a little... He's a forest creature, so he's getting a +1. That's why his health is 5 and in green there. We got a vampire after that who stole a die. And then we've got skeletons. Okay. Giant's Bane. Yep. Okay, yep. And then that one, which I do like quite a bit. After a warrior defeats a creature, choose an adjacent one with lower... After the warrior, I'm sorry. Choose an adjacent one with a lower health and defeat that one too. Unfortunately, the warrior can only attack in the front, so that wouldn't work right now with the bear and the vampire. But... this isn't available. And... this seems pretty good, especially for a very low value die. Yeah, let's do it. Here we go with a 3. We're gonna pick that one and that one. Get him out of there. And this is what we've got. Okay, skeletons. And then the zombie horde, which is fantastic, is health equal to the topmost card in the graveyard +7. Wow. Let's get rid of the bears. That did help. So I want to take out the zombies while there's a really weak card in there. The Shade is great right now. He is super weak right now. So I'm going to try to take out the zombie horde now. I'll do a 6. And I'll do a 6. This 6, I think. There we go. This little guy is adorable and tiny, so I will destroy him. Also, the sharpshooter here lets me get a die back, so I'll do that. Perfect. I'm going to use that one on the Shade. Doing okay, doing okay. Giant's Bane here. On the end of the round, all dice assigned to creatures with a current 10 or more are doubled. That'll be good for the Fire Serpent. But is it going to matter? Wound. Until the end of the round, chosen revealed creature has its current health halved. To 4. And if I kill the Treant there, that'll help the Fire Serpents actually get beefier. I don't want that. And then there's this one here. After the warrior defeats a creature, choose an adjacent with a lower amount of health and defeat that creature. Again, they're not positioned correctly for that. Though I suppose I could... oh, this sucks. I'm going to do this one. I'm going to pick that one. Bring that down. Then we are going to destroy this. Wait. Did that wrong. Yeah, that won't matter. That's okay. Defeat you. Defeat you. And I'm donezo. He is attacking me. It is going to be... Berserker's not working for me, so it's gone. That is the end of the watch. Now we go to the next location. The next location is the Ancient Crypt, which I already saw. Yes, confirm that. Alright, my fire dropped a little bit, but I'm still looking at 3. Hello, Bruce. Good to see you, buddy. Okay. Ooh, that's some terrible rolling. What? Well, it's definitely this guy who sucks with 3 1s. Yeah, sorry, dude. You are staying at camp. Think about what you did. I'll confirm that guy as being the one who stays. Alright, teleport means draw 4 cards from the unused location deck, swap the next one with one of them, return the remaining ones to the bottom. Absolutely. Why not? Because you're not doing anything else useful. What do we got? Okay, Sacred City. When it enters play, choose one unhallowed to seal. I'm assuming that means, like, they're gone. The Elven Grove. Camp actions have no dice requirements. Amazing. Sea Fortress. If an unhallowed is summoned, place the summon card at the bottom. No, no, no. And then the Snowy Pass. When it enters play, choose an adventurer to seal their lowest die result. What? No. This is next. Okie doke. We're going to equip. Let's see what you've got, what you're working with. I like that. This is, I'm gonna get rid of Illuminate, and instead, I'm gonna put in Shock Bolt. There we go, baby. And with the last die, we are going to Scout Ahead. Why not? Scout Ahead lets me look at the next 2. I do not like this guy. He is gonna go to the bottom of the deck. Well, no, you'll go second. How about that? And then I can deal with you first. Yeah. We're done. Here we go. Whoop. Whoop. Oh, I'm looking at 4 cards? Wow. All right. So at the end of the round, all dice assigned to creatures with 10 or more are doubled. Yes. Right. Sharpshooter will happen later. And this guy has blinding light. Let's do that. Blinding light. That one and that one. They did not have any reveal abilities. Fine. Fine. Let's put this one. How many people are revealed that have 10 or more? Very few. So that's not super useful, but it's still better than not. So yes, we're doing that. Why are you not? Yes, you happy? Select the creature card, that creature card right there. Oh, it only works on one anyway. Okay. Let's get rid of this bandit. With a 6 and a 1. Then we are going to get rid of, well, let me sharpshoot my die back. It's an 8. I love that. We're going to use it right here on the Forest Giants. Get them out of there. Hmm. Okay, that's not gonna matter. That's not gonna matter. And I'm done there. Giant's Bane. Yep, it's just placing dice now and whooping things. Three, four. Think I did that wrong. That's okay. Boom. You can steal a die. Sure, doesn't matter. Yes, that one. Take it. And then we're done. Okay. Now bad things happen to me where I'm going to lose 5, I think, abilities. Because this hits for 1, this one for 2, and then this one for 2. Ouch. That one. This guy becomes first. It's gonna be all of it, right? I mean, those. And then this. That one. And I lost because they're all broken. Nobody told me this game was super hard. Oh wait, you totally did, didn't you? Whoa. William says, I was hoping that the app would reduce the amount of analysis paralysis, but it doesn't seem to. Even if played by only one person. I agree with you there. There's a lot of analysis paralysis in the game because there's so many abilities. And to be fair, I don't know how this is in the board game, in the card game, obviously, but you also have to switch a lot in the app. And so to read everybody's abilities, I have to like click to them and then click the abilities. And I have to assume in the card game, I can just lay these things out, and so I can quickly glance at what everybody does. So there is that, but of course the app is also benefiting me in different ways. I'm able to avoid a lot of menial math. It's taking care of sorting things, shuffling things, moving things to the back, or rearranging whatever. So that's great, you know, and the app is very well put together, you know, stable, looks good. But it also it can slow that part down quite a bit. I only went to... What card did I make it to, for goodness sake? Was that my 3rd or 4th? And you're supposed to get through 9? This game is pretty tough, right? I mean, I know I'm not good at it, but... What? Alright, I'm going to try a little bit more here. Let's roll. Let's see here. It's going to be this guy who rolled horribly. Let's confirm that. Let's heal that. Let's wood axe. Let's chop some more wood. And then let's scout ahead. This guy I hate. He goes to the bottom. The eagle is fine. Alright, here we go. I'm going to destroy that acolyte first, because I hate them. 5 and a 1. That dude is too big. So, shock bolt. Okay, shock bolt. Here's the thing. I can kill this guy for 4, which means the frost giant will go... Force giant goes down, I thought. Oh, he's set when revealed, maybe. Cleanse undead. Reveal all the undead in the line. Choose a revealed creature in the line. Place it back face down on top of the creature deck. Sure, I like that. Get out of here. Steal the highest die. Set health to its result. Sucker. There you go. I'm gonna destroy that guy. Maybe. Let me see what Animal Sentry is. Discard a tamed forest creature to defeat the last creature in the line. Ooh. Interesting. Destroy that. I'm not going to be able to destroy that, so I'll just do... I think I won't. Curse. Choose a creature that has already been direct attacked and defeat it. Okay, sure. And then the eagle here is not undead. Oh, I might have been able to do that the other way around, actually. Well, here you go. I smack you a little bit, bird. And then you heard me. I'll get rid of that one. End that phase. Forgotten Graveyard. Each time an undead creature is defeated, it is moved to the bottom of the creature deck instead of the graveyard. That's not good. That's bad, right? Let's see. Mike Heller says, before I bought everything for this game, I watched a lot of solo playthroughs. Every single person made the game look easy. I was bamboozled. Yes, yes. I can understand that quite a bit. And I don't know what it is. I'm sorry to go on a rant here, but what is the fascination with incredibly difficult games that don't want you to win? I don't even mind if somebody out there, if everybody honestly out there loves difficult solo or cooperative games. Have at it. But don't tell me that this is not easy to adjust. And I don't want to have to be the one that comes up with the rules and how to adjust it. Of course I can do that. I can just say everything's half health, or every camp only puts out half the creature. I can do anything. Like, I can make the game easy. I just can't really balance it by doing that. And I just don't know why the fear is from developers and designers of board games and video games. What the fear is that the game will be too easy. If it is, trust your players to not be bored by that and kick up the difficulties so they're happy. That's why I still, to this day, give so many props to games like Atlantis Rising. Atlantis Rising has this incredible gradient of difficulties. You can manipulate this deck of cards you're going up against to so many degrees to make it just kind of what you want it to be, you know? The base game, as it describes it, actually is pretty easy, to be honest. It always feels like it's going to be harder than it is, but it's pretty easy. But then you can kick it up from there, or you can back it off if that's still too hard. There's so many games that are just like, you should not win. And if you win, you either doubt yourself and did something wrong, or you get a pass once. Don't you dare do it again. Bamboozled is right. Here we go. Dice, baby. Okay. It's gonna be you. You got a 1, a 1, and a 4. Confirm you. And that one. Confirm that. Then we're gonna come over here. You're gonna heal somebody. Tame Beast. I like that. And then with the 2 1s, let's have you chop some wood and then scout ahead. Let's put this at the bottom. Sure. There we go. And then after this, I think I'll call it. Similar to Pandemic when adding Epidemic cards. Yes, but Pandemic has between like 4 and 7 cards. Like 4 Epidemic cards being really easy, 7 being really hard. Atlantis Rising has deck composition that goes way beyond that. So you can, there's some good cards and some bad cards. You begin with like, you know, what is it, 6 of one and 6 of the other is like standard, but you can go all the way to like 12 of one. You can go get rid of all the easy respite cards and just put 12 difficult. Or go fully respite, and all 12 of those variable cards are easy. So a lot of gradient in there. And then on top of that, there's some other cards you can put in that deck that help or hurt. It's just so much variability with that alone that I like that. You know, I just like the chance to make it the difficulty you want. All right, what do we got? Okay. Okay, Shock Bolt it is. Goodbye! Oh, I had a guy who killed somebody who was undead. Crap. Also, is there an undo? I'm guessing not. Direct attacks on creatures behind this card are blocked. Okay, Golem. No problem. Cleave. If you attack and deal more damage, recover that die. Okay. If revealed, the second creature in the line suffers 8 damage? Yeah, I like that. You kidding me? Bye! Okay, okay. Animal Sentry. Tame a forest creature to gain a die equal to its value. This die can only be used for direct attacks. Yes, I will do that. I'm going to tame you, and I get a 4. I love that. Okay, Wyvern. If you're first, I lose a little. Okay, that's fine. And then I'm going to hit you like that. Curse. How do I want to do this? I'm gonna hit this one a little bit, and then I'm gonna do... Where is it? Choose a revealed creature in line. No. Choose a creature that has already been direct attacked. It's defeated. Well, it's the same thing as just attacking it, for goodness sake, so I'll just do that. Oh! I don't like that dude. Okay, him I'll do that with. Why can't I hurt him? Oh, this guy is melee. Okay. I'll hit him. Then I'll do that curse. You're dead. And now with this guy, I can just straight up kill him, and we are good. Look at that. Winning! Nice! Hey, I got through one location. Very well. I call that a win. There we go, everybody. We're gonna call it right there, because that's about where I feel myself peaking, and it's all gonna start going downhill from there. With dice to spare, that's right. Monica, you gotta try some more Atlantis Rising. Make it easier for yourself. I think you'll find, or you know, check the rules also. That game's pretty easy, I think. So make sure you reread the rules and make the deck really easy. And I think you'll have some success. All right, everybody, that's gonna do it for us today. Let me get out of here, go to the main menu. That's gonna do it for Set a Watch Digital Edition. Pretty cool stuff. I can see the appeal for sure, and I can see how this game has had so many expansions in the physical edition, of course. But yeah, I enjoyed that. It's a tricky game, it's a thinky game, and I do wish I could see more of the special abilities all at once, but I understand the real estate on the screen is at a premium. But I enjoyed that. I'm glad I've now played a version of Set a Watch, and I think it's a well put together game. Again, it reminds me of some of the other games from Rock Manor, the same company, in that bombastic, see what happens, roll some dice and good luck kind of vibe. I really enjoy that idea that company seems to embody really well. All right, I'm going to get out of here, folks. For now, thanks for tuning in and checking this out with me. We've got more things coming out at you. The rest of the week, there's a top 10 coming up. We have reviews, of course. There is crowd surfing happening later on. All the usual things, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in, hanging out with me a little bit. But for now, it's time to get out of here. My name is Z Garcia. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.
Thanks for watching another video here on the Dice Tower. We really appreciate you stopping by and checking our things out. Thanks so much for joining us today. And hey, if you really like what we're doing here at the Dice Tower, then there are different ways to support the Dice Tower. One of those ways is through Patreon. We have links in the description to this video, and we have links to lots of other things we do down there, so definitely check it out. But either way, we're glad you watched us. Tell your friends about the Dice Tower. Until next time, though, I'm Tom Vassell, and I hope you enjoyed this video.